Okay, sorry. I was starting to get really rambly and forget everything. Okay, another thing is to get motivated. Sometimes you have to go through a heartbreak or a loss. Okay, that's not like, I'm just saying that if something tragic happens in your life, you kind of want to be able to control something. If something uncontrollably terrible happens in your life, you feel the need to control something. It makes, at least for me, it makes me feel so much better. So when I lost my mom, I would say that was about when I started working out, because while she was really sick, like, I kind of gave up because I was like, my body can wait. Like, I would much rather spend time with her and just be able to see her. And it was insanely hard to be able to go to the gym, go home and study, go to my family's house, go to the hospital. Like, it just like wouldn't really work in my schedule seamlessly. And so for that reason, I would not let myself go to the gym, and I didn't see any reason to. I was like, I'm okay, like my body's okay, like I'm eating okay. So, and my family is clearly more important than, you know, my body or whatever, as long as I'm like getting adequate sleep and whatever. So I ramble so much. So my point was, I think after I lost her, I like needed to control something, because I couldn't, you know, I can't control my classes, I can't control my grades, I can't control how much I can focus on things after that, but I could control what I put into my body. I could control how much work, how much effort I put into my body. And I think I would say that's like when I started working out. And then I guess that was like maybe the second time I did that workout plan was last year. Yeah, last year. So this year I didn't experience anything tragic, thankfully. But after that workout plan is also like a crucial point, because that's when you're like, I'm so proud of myself, I'm done, and you give up. I mean, it's not giving up since you are done, but you stop. You like, all right, like I look good, like this is gonna stay this way. And the truth is, it doesn't. Like, you might have a lot of time, actually. You might have like a good 3 months before it, like, before you've completely lost it and it's gone downhill. But it's still, I would say, if you like, I don't know, I wouldn't even recommend taking like 1 month off, because at one point, maybe I'll put a picture here if I can figure out how to do it. But like, once you like take X amount of months off, you just keep making excuses and you never want to go back to the gym, honestly. And then your body just changes back or gets worse, which I think is what happened to me. I think it just got worse because I just really stopped caring. And then a big thing is, I would say, like, for me, I have to listen to music. I don't care like where I'm running, whatever, I have to listen to music or I cannot be motivated when working out. It's just the truth. So my like go-to music is like music that's like either like yelling at me, like rap music. Like Eminem has done amazing things for me when I was working out. Like, listening to him, I can't tell you how many runs I've been on like over the past, since like high school, that whenever I'm like upset or something happened, I listen to like one of his songs that probably came out that year and I just go hard. Like, it makes me run so hard. If there's a song that like I find and it's like, it like hits me where I'm like super, that makes me motivated, the lyrics, then I just will listen to it like on repeat for like 3 laps, 5 laps, whatever, and then I have to move on or I will hate that song. I actually use Spotify, and there's like a lot of playlists on Spotify. This is not a sponsored video, but I love their playlists. I like that they have so many different playlists that I can change it up depending on like the mood and since this isn't sponsored, I'm not gonna like get into like all of the different categories for Spotify. But if you haven't heard of it or you don't have it, then check it out. I would say it's worth checking out. So yeah, I would say I lost about 9 pounds this workout plan or whatever. Truth is, a thing that people don't realize is I don't track my weight. I usually go to the doctor like every X amount of months, and then that's the only thing I use to track my weight. You will criticize yourself so much that you can't even believe if you are like religiously tracking your weight, unless you know exactly what you're doing. I feel like at least this is probably what I would do, because the thing about pictures, I don't know, versus like a scale is that the pictures change like every week, but a scale might not. Like that, your weight might not change every week. You could weigh more, you could be getting more muscle mass. So to me, weight means nothing. It's cool, like losing weight, like that's cool and all, but at this point, like that's not, I don't care, because there have been points where I've weighed more but I've had more muscle, so I was like, I look better even though I weigh more, you know. It's not all about weight. Wow, I'm rambling. Basically, so to summarize, I would say the things, so the two big key ideas are how to get motivated in the beginning to start this plan, to keep this plan, whether you're doing a plan or not, to keep up working out. Then the other big thing is staying motivated. Staying going to the gym. That doesn't make sense, but like not making excuses every single week. Yeah, I would say that. I would say honestly, like if nothing's tragic's happened in your life, and even if something did happen, it does not convince you to work out, then like listen to songs about tragic things, because then you're like, yes, like listen to like breakup songs. Those are like make you feel like you have so much power. Or like that song Confidence by Demi Lovato. Like those songs just talk you up. That's all you need. Or those people in your ear telling you like, be confident. I don't know the lyrics honestly, but it's the first song that came to mind. I love Fighter by Christina Aguilera. I know it's super old, but it makes me like, when I listen to it, I'm like, yes, I'm in, like I'm doing it. Also, one last thing maybe is when I run on the treadmill, which I do when I go to the gym, when I run on the treadmill, there's these treadmills that at my gym are really fancy, but there's a TV. I've realized for me personally, I cannot watch TV because I'm like, I have to slow down my run to read the closed captioning or whatever, because to be honest, I'm still listening to my music when I'm running, or else I would just stop running. And it doesn't like motivate me anymore. Also because a lot of times there's commercials for food, and I'm just thinking, why am I at the gym when I could be eating this steak or this Wendy's or something terrible for you? And it makes me so mad. So I hate that. But the big reason why I don't watch a TV is, for most of you, the biggest thing standing in your way is yourself. Now, because of that, when I turn off the TV, it's just my reflection. So seeing, it's a little dramatic, but like seeing yourself, maybe this is like conceited, but I'm not saying I'm like looking good when I'm doing this. I'm just saying, seeing myself, like the sweat on my face, like the determination in my eyes, the power in my body just makes me run that much longer. And it forces me to have that like clear mind where I'm not distracted when I'm running. If I'm distracted when I'm running, I change tempo, change speed, slow down, speed up, do whatever the heck I want because I'm distracted and I don't care at that point. Another thing is that keeps me motivated is thinking about the people, Do it because you have the ability to do it. If you just need another motivation idea. Motivational point is that some people can't run. Some people lost their legs. Some people have one leg. Maybe you can run with a prosthetic. I guess you could run with a prosthetic, but I'm sure it's 1,000 times more difficult. You have legs. You have arms. I mean, okay, if you're watching this to get motivated to work out and you fit in this category, then you have legs, you have arms. Use them. And I mean, that at least that works for me. Like, thinking about the fact that there's people that lose control of their muscles, and they eventually, over time, their muscles degenerate and they just can't control them. Like, that sounds terrible. You cannot work out then at all. I mean, there's a lot worse that happens, but they also can't work out. They don't have control of that. Like, that's so sad to me. And people are sick and people are dying and people can't work out. You can. So instead of making an excuse when you're just gonna go watch Netflix, go work out. Okay, that's all. So thanks for watching. Bye.